Hello everyone, welcome to the Paper Joy. Thanks for clicking on this video today and hanging out for a couple minutes. I have recently attended my first pen show and I'm pretty excited about it. It was the Ohio Pen Show they have every year. I learned this year in Columbus, and I made it over there for one day. I believe it is a 3 or even a 4-day event, but I was able to get over there for one day. Had a good time, navigated the space pretty good, and found a few buys, not a lot, but I'd love to show you what I picked up. So first I'm going to start with a few picks from the show, and then I will catch you on the other side. Okay, hi guys. Thanks for joining me again today. So I did recently go to the Ohio Pen Show 2024. It was a very large space, lots of vendors. It was a bit overwhelming, but I managed to navigate everything, I think, pretty well. I did go in with some notes and kind of a game plan, which is something I saw recommended from other videos. So I did have a list of things I wanted to try and see and things that I was looking for. So I only got or bought, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things, but this is kind of a set. And then I have some ink, and the most important one I think here is my new pen. I was determined pretty much to come out of there with a new pen. I wanted to see some fountain pens in person, which I haven't seen a whole lot of fountain pens in person. So that was really my main reason for wanting to see this show, was to just see all the pens that I see, you know, in videos and online, to be able to look at some things in person. So I want to start though with this converter. So this was certainly not on my list to get, but I just thought it was a very unique find. I haven't seen anything like this before. This was actually at the Pen Realm booth, and I've heard this name multiple times in people's video. Kirk Spear, who does the nib grinding, so they had a table set up there, and this converter was there. It was actually from another creator, I guess, small business owner, who was set up with them. Her card is here, but it is a platinum converter, and she says she works with an artist out of North or South Carolina, one of the Carolinas, to just paint these converters. And I just thought it was the coolest thing. It's got some really great just kind of lunar action in here, and planetary things, and I just thought it was cool. So at the time, you know, I'm still very new with the fountain pens and the brands, so the fact that it was a specific platinum converter, I, you know, had to ask, well, what kind of pen does it go in and what can I use it for? And she showed me a couple options there at the table, but I didn't end up buying a pen for it. But I just wanted this. Like I said, I just think it's cool, and I thought it was a unique find. So I picked this up. I have since bought a platinum preppy pen here to try it out. This is the clear pen. What do they call these? Oh gosh, I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember what the clear ones are called. But this will show the converter quite well, I think. But I haven't inked this up yet. I haven't actually put any ink in the converter yet. I'm not loving the way this feels. I know this is a pretty popular pen, just for kind of a cheap, you know, carry along pen. So, you know, we'll see. I'll get some ink in here and try it out. The only platinum pen specifically that I have seen thus far that it looks like something I would want to write with is, gosh, it's like well over $200, which I'm just not ready for yet. So we'll see whether or not I actually keep this in a pen. So, and even if not, I'm like, you know, oh well, I think it's a cool find, and I'm totally cool with this just sitting and looking pretty in my writing space. So that was the first, not the first thing, but one of the things I picked up at the show. Just a unique kind of find there with this artistic converter. And I also picked up some ink samples. This was actually at the table where I bought my pen, which was this Derail Pens creator. He is a local maker, actually out of Columbus, so I just thought that was very cool. If you've seen any of my other videos, you know that I do love supporting local and buying from local businesses and vendors and things like that. So he had a kind of deal on this. It was three boxes here for 20 bucks. So I'm still, you know, just trying out some different inks, and I thought that was a quick pickup to try some different colors here. I have tried this black Sunspot and then this extra dimension, and this one is interesting. So this is Colorverse. It's a Korean brand, I believe. Yeah, made in Korea. This color is nothing like it's showing here or in the swatch that I saw. It's actually way more teal. I was expecting like a dark kind of navy blue. So that was quite a surprise when I used that. But I do have a sample of that in my book here. So I picked up this quick little 3-pack of inks, and then I also got this paper, which it was not my intention at all to get paper at the show. Like I said, I really wanted to see pens, and I was interested in just different nib sizes, being able to maybe write with something for different nib sizes, and you know, see some name brand pens. But this was a Stationery booth that was set up, and I do have a soft spot for paper, of course. So I saw this print and it just immediately caught my eye. And when I started speaking with the owner at the booth out of St. Louis, I believe, she was there, and she told me that this is made in Italy, and I love all things Italian, so that was almost an immediate sold when she told me that. But I really was drawn to the print when I first saw it. So I got just a couple little notepads here, really simple, just pretty. And again, I just fell in love with that print. And this is just a bit larger size, and the paper is a little lighter in color. But I just thought it was cool, just to take quick notes or things like that. And then she also had this specific stationery, which I just fell in love with it. You know, I said if I ever do kind of write notes, which I want to start doing again, actually physically writing notes and cards to people, I was like, this is just something perfect for me to start doing that with again. So it comes with the little note card, and then the envelope that has that really cool print inside. So I just love that. You know, and it really was inexpensive. I think I got all 3 of these things for like $29. So it was really, really inexpensive, and just another, you know, for me, another unique find there to get. So the next thing I got, which was probably the most important thing I went over there for, and just the best thing I think I walked away with, was my new fountain pen. And this is from Derail Pens, the maker I mentioned out of Columbus, Ohio. And I'm just going to open it up and show it, because as soon as I saw it, I just absolutely fell in love with it, and I knew I wanted it. So I did. You know, I picked it up, and, you know, I held it and, you know, kind of put it in my hand to write with, or pretend to write with, so I could, you know, get an idea of the feel. But just from first glance, I just think it's beautiful. This is a resin style pen, and it just has all of the colors. My favorite color is green, so it is definitely, you know, has green tones throughout, but it's not just a straight green pen. You know, it has, you know, some pink and some mauves and some teal, and then the kind of gold sandy color. It almost reminds me of a beach, honestly. I just think it's beautiful, and it has just a really, really great feel to it. It does not cap, so, but I was okay with that. It's like I stood at the booth, you know, and I held it, and I think it just fit really well in my hand. And it has a nice, large kind of, I don't know, finger rest maybe here. So I was just able to grip it really well. It is a little bit thicker than my original fountain pen, which I think I'm finding I prefer a little bit. Something that's not real skinny here, but it's just a little bit thicker to grasp and hold on to. But even with it not being capped, it still sits really well, I think, and high on my hand. So I just fell in love with it. The pen did come with a nib and then a converter. So the maker, what's his name? His name's on his card. Adolphus is his name. He works with Kirk Spear to do the nibs. So it actually came with this medium style nib, or I asked for the medium style nib, and then it has this converter. So when you open the pen, here you have your converter, and then the nib goes in there. When I got it home and got it inked up, and you can also, what was cool, so you can use it with the converter, and you can also use it as an eyedropper pen. So when you purchase the pen, he puts a silicone seal around this. You can actually fill this whole reservoir here with ink if you choose, and this is how he had one set up at his stand at his booth, and just use his whole reservoir as your ink source and do it like that. So if you didn't want to use the converter, and if you're using the pen all the time, you could have a really large reservoir here for your ink. But using the converter and the original nib that came with it, this medium nib, I saw that it was a little thicker than what I wanted. So I did get online. These are Bock nibs, he calls them. So any Bock nib will fit with this pen. And I got on jet pens and found some more different size nib, Bock nibs. And I have since ordered a fine Bock nib, which is what I have in this now. And I also ordered an extra fine Bock nib to try out. So this is not the original nib that came with it. This one is, but it fit perfectly fine. So I was so thrilled with that. So, you know, I have my pen, and when I want to switch out different nib sizes, as long as it is this Bock nib, I can do that. So I do have some writing samples here. So I have this right now. I have this inked up with the Diamine Writer's Blood, and like I said, I've since switched this out to the fine nib. So it just, well, now it's gonna, I've had it open too long. There we go. So it's just, and the way I hold it, I'm just in love with it. I honestly, I think I like it a little bit better than the original pen, my first fountain pen that I bought, but that's okay. I'm still very new in this journey and trying different things. And, you know, I'm going to find different pens that I like, and I'm sure I'll have some that I don't like as much, although I still love my original one. But this one, just the fine nib works much better. I do love this this Writer's Blood ink. This is one I was wanting to check out. I saw on someone else's video, so I was very curious about this ink, and I think it's beautiful. I have a couple swatches here, but yeah, this pen, I'm thrilled with it. I'm thrilled that it came from an Ohio maker. I think it is absolutely stunning, really, just the colors that you see throughout it. and being able to use it 2 different ways to ink it up, between using a converter, using it as an eyedropper, and being able to switch out nib sizes in it, I think will just be wonderful. And this will be in my collection as I start this journey, continuing this journey. I can't imagine not having this one. So that is my haul, I guess, from the Ohio Pen Show. These are my pen notes that I took. Like I said, I did go in there with a little bit of the game plan. I wanted to be intentional in my spending, and I think I came out pretty well. This here are the 2 ink colors here, and this I was using the medium nib, so you can see it's just pretty big, the writing. So I definitely wanted to get that down to a fine nib. But you can also see, look at that color. I mean, this is supposed to be this color. So I was really surprised at that teal that came out of this color here. But, you know, such is life, and things don't always match up, I guess. But, yeah, a great time at the pen show. This also came with this cool little box for my new pen there. But definitely looking forward to going to some more shows, and super happy with what I picked up. Not a lot, just a few things to get me started, a couple unique finds, and looking forward to my next show. So I will try and get some things below for the creators here. Again, anyone who wants to check out Jarrell Pens, I know he has things on Etsy, then he also has his own site. And these are just gorgeous pens, you guys. And also some stationery out of St. Louis. And then this cool little converter here from Stationery Universe. Also an Ohio store, but she's out of Cleveland. So, okay, that's it. Ohio Pen Show, good time. Looking forward to going next year, and looking forward to going to other pen shows that are within a good distance for me. So thanks for sticking around, and I hope to see you in the next video. And that's all today. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Bye.